Taylor Swift is obsessed with black women. Let's talk about it. Taylor Swift is obsessed with the fact that several of her exes have moved on to date black women, and she perceives this kind of conquering of Travis as an end or disruption of this pattern, and she's boasting about it in this album. Let's start with Opalite, which is very clearly about Kayla Nicole, Travis Kelce's ex-boyfriend whom he dated off and on from 2017 to 2022, and oh, Kayla Nicole happens to be black. The lyrics in Opalite could actually not be clearly more like targeting Kayla Nicole, right? It references a video that went viral a couple times in which Travis is literally berating Kayla for being on her phone. Meanwhile, she is an influencer, so that is weirdo behavior because she was working and it's very controlling, but it is very clear nonetheless that that video is referenced in Opalite. The lyric reads, "You couldn't understand it, why you felt alone, you were in it for real, she was in her phone, and you were just a pose," right? Like, Taylor could not have been more obvious and like less creative here. It's not enough to me that like Taylor is using this like crazy like worldwide medium to best a woman that like previously dated her ex. It's also the fact that like Taylor is fully aware that Kayla has received like relentless and racist harassment, oftentimes terrifying, from Swifties in reaction to the fact that she previously dated Travis. So like this is like purposefully and like blatantly violent. This song accomplishes two things at once, right? It proves the fact that Taylor Swift is obsessed with black women, and it endangers Kayla Nicole. But obviously our country is not at its best with critical thinking, so let's like analyze a different part of the song, right? So another lyric says, "But I'm not a bad bitch, and this ain't savage, but I'm never gonna let you down." So in this song, Taylor positions herself as this like unique, singular white flower that is so different from what? Black culture. And once you step back and realize the song is like final boss pick me X racism, you realize that Taylor Swift is preoccupied with like this obsession with black women, in part because Travis Kelce has predominantly dated black women in the past, and she wants to define herself as different from his past and therefore better. Again, very weird, very pick-me behavior. Taylor's not only preoccupied with this idea that Travis has historically dated black women, it's also the reality that several of her exes have moved on from her to black women. And that confounds and ultimately like enrages her, and she's so obsessed with the pattern and the idea that she had to talk about it in this album. Chris, give me examples. Okay, well, we have Harry Styles, who is now reportedly dating Zoe Kravitz. We have Tom Hiddleston, who has moved on to be engaged to and co-parent with a black woman whose name is Zawe Ashton. And then we have Calvin Harris, who went on to marry a black woman named Vic Hope. So it is a pattern, and Taylor Swift is clearly aware of it because she is obsessed with her exes, and all of that together is making me feel very, very strange. And ladies and gentlemen of the jury, today I'd argue that this idea, the idea that white men have historically left Taylor Swift for black women, is part of her personal mythos, right? I imagine she finds it both confounding and devastating that these men have left her, who is like the pinnacle of Western white beauty, right? She is the ideal white woman. Meanwhile, all of these white guys are leaving her for black women, and I'm sure it's really pissing her off. So when Taylor like secured Travis, she achieved the ultimate feat in her mind. She had convinced a white man to leave black women for her, and the mythos is complete. She has disrupted the pattern, she is the queen bee yet again, and this album is all about her obsession with that weird mythos and her obsession with black women. At the end of the day, you know and I know that Taylor Swift is a deeply calculated and intentional person, right? She drew up these lyrics and this like 8th grade symbolism very intentionally. It's very red-pilled and incredibly macro-aggressive. So I guess the moral of my story here is like, you Swifties, the ones who refuse to call her out on her bullshit, are the same exact type of white feminist that she is. You protect bigots and you traffic in and like enjoy anti-black bullshit. And that makes you a bad person. All right, bye.
I'm so glad this fucking Taylor Swift album dropped, because people like non-black POC and just white tea people in general are finally starting to fucking see how weird some of this weird fucking anti-blackness is. Like, there is so many women who don't want to admit that they are just jealous, and being in the same fucking room, the same area as a black woman, is very, very intimidating to them. And a lot of women cannot come face to face with the fact that black women are beautiful, and it literally genuinely upsets them and triggers them when a guy that they're with dated black women or shows any interest in black women. And I feel like we see this kind of thing a lot with white tea women who date black men. They are very, very intimidated by black women, hence why there's so much anti-blackness that usually comes from biracial relationships, specifically the white tea woman. Because it'll be the most mid YT fucking bitch that has no ass, no nothing, hating on black women whose bodies are always fucking tea, who always look insane, but they really believe in their head that the fact that they have a lighter skin tone, hence being YT, that they instantly win and that they're instantly the center of attention. They expect to be this way every time they walk into a room. And really, that goes for any woman that's not black. I've seen it from every community. It's crazy how microaggressive Taylor Swift's album is. And it's so crazy because at her big ass age, with all the money that she has, she still wants to stick it to the black women. There is a real control and a real ego issue with non-black women and black women who just look better. Like, non-black women really cannot handle that, and it's insane to me.
But I'm not a black bitch, and I'm not a savage, but I'm scared that you might cheat on me with the black hood bitch, and she's gonna have a fat ass, and I have a flat ass, and I don't have no titties, but your last ex, she has some perky titties, and I'm a insecure white girl with a flat chest, thinking that I want a man that used to date black women, and now I'm taking shots, cause he's all that I got. Oh yeah, he's all that I got, and I'm never gonna let him down, cause he's all American white man, and I'm his American white girl, and he's never gonna be down for the swirl again, because I had the crown and I won. Ha ha! But I'm a little insecure because he might cheat on me with a black hood woman.
Okay, guys, so Taylor Swift drops her album, right? The Life of a Showgirl. But I'm seeing something on TikTok that I thought would never happen. Her own fans are saying that it's trash, which I never thought the Swifties would do this. So I'm like, what's going on? Now, guys, a lot of black folks and people that don't listen to Taylor Swift, when it comes to Taylor Swift drama,
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't care.
but when tea is being served, we want to know what's up. We want to know. We got time. So get your tea and go get your snacks. Because you already know this is about to be good. No, on God, on God. Okay, one thing you guys got to understand, context. The Swifties are like a cult fan base. Now, if you pay attention to how they look, it obviously resembles the image of Taylor. Now, if y'all don't remember that song, You Belong With Me, she's cheer captain and I'm on the bleachers. Her image is like a nerdy, cutesy, awkward, white girl, blonde hair, Christian. She didn't sing about being promiscuous. So she's been selling this image of the standard, ideal white girl. Now, the thing is, Taylor isn't a little girl no more. She's 35. And times have changed. Now, shout out to this girl. Oh, damn, I got her. But yeah, shout out to this girl because she made some good points. Remember Disney Channel? Miley Cyrus. She had to be this pure, innocent white girl. And y'all already know how Disney celebrities, when they grow older, fans start to get really upset when they start to sexualize themselves. But they don't realize, hey, they're not a kid anymore. And you guys would watch Miley Cyrus try to break out of that. And then you started seeing her around black music celebrities, which you guys already know. Hip-hop has a lot of sexualized content, you know. So this is their way to be like, I'm not just a little white girl. Second example, Ariana Grande. Same thing, pure, white, blah, 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 blah. Then all of a sudden, boom, all of a sudden she's a black girl, a light skin. It's obviously not willing to be just a white girl anymore. This is ridiculous. Now, Taylor hasn't had to do that. She's still been the same cutesy, awkward, innocent white girl. And it's been working. But see, times are changing, guys. Like, people want different things now. We got Sabrina Carpenter now. And her music focuses on personal experiences and female sexuality. If you listen to Taylor Swift's Life of a Showgirl, when you hear the lyrics, it sounds like the struggle that Taylor Swift is having to get with the times. Okay, so now you're where I'm at. And I'm seeing fans talk about the album.
People are like, the new Taylor Swift album is so bad. The new Taylor Swift album is so bad. And it is so bad that the first time I heard one of the songs, I thought that it was somebody's AI parody of it, but it's not. That's real.
Okay, guys, hate to disappoint you, but I hate this album. First listen, and I don't think there's ever been a Taylor Swift album that I don't like any of the songs. And I'm really upset about that because this album literally did nothing for me.
Now, if you got this far, nice, because everything I say after this is gonna make sense. Now, let's look at some of these lyrics. This is the one that's ripping everybody up. And she sings it like this. But I'm not a bad bitch, and this isn't savage. This line right here had everybody like, what the hell is going on? Bad? A savage? What? What? This even had black folks like, who is she talking about? Is she talking about us? Now look at this. This is going around. Taylor Swift's song Opalite and how she is jealous and insecure that before her, Travis Kelce has only dated black women. I'm like, So y'all know she dates Travis Kelce, the football player, which is very interesting. Cause wasn't this song about her wanting to be with this football player? Anyway, this is his ex, Kayla Nicole. Which, if this is what Taylor's talking about, I don't know why she... Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Okay, you got a problem here. So this song's called Eldest Daughter. Let me look at these lyrics. Everybody's so punk on the internet. Everybody's unbothered till they're not. Every joke's just trolling and memes. She did not say this in the song. Sad as it seems, apathy is hot. Everybody's cutthroat in the comments. Every single hot take is cold as ice. When you found me, I said I was busy. That was a lie. I have been afflicted by a terminal uniqueness. I've been dying just from trying to seem cool. But I'm not a bad and this isn't savage. I'm never gonna let you down. I'm never gonna leave you out. So many traitors, smooth operators, but I'm never gonna break that vow. I'm never gonna leave you now. Okay, I see. I see how they got the like, Taylor Swift might be insecure about his ex. She's basically saying, I'm not like the girls you've dated before, but I love you and I'm still good enough. I actually really love you. Okay. Now, that was from a different song. She mentions a song called Opalite. So let's look at these lyrics. I had a bad habit of missing lovers past. My brothers used to call it eating out of the trash. It's never gonna last. Which, she has a lot of exes. But the part they're picking at is right here. But mama told me it's alright, you were dancing through the lightning strikes, sleeping in the onyx night, but now the sky is opalite. People are saying this is about Travis. Onyx is a black rock. Opalite is like a white rainbow rock. This could be seen as dark night and rainbow skies, but other people are taking it as, you were with a black girl, now you're with me, a white girl. I'm like, okay. Now, what didn't help is this part right here. You couldn't understand it, why you felt alone. You were in it for real. She was in her phone, and you were just a pose. And guys, it's based off of this clip.
Sometimes someone would pay me attention. I wouldn't have to go on social media. I wouldn't have to get on social media and seek validation from a mentioned stranger on the internet.
And in this clip, you hear Kelce calling her a loser for being in her phone again.
Oh, this was the way. Loser! Look at me.
What is that?
Yo.
Obsessed. You're obsessed with yourself.
I don't know what I'm watching. Either one, Kayla really be obsessed with herself. Or two, I don't know, they be getting drunk and Kelce really don't be paying attention to her. So she acts up on the internet. But now I can see why people thought that. I looked at some of her exes. Calvin Harris, he's now with the black girl. Tom Hiddleston. Oh, she dated Loki? What the Oh, damn, now he's with a black girl? I just saw Travis's exes. Maya Benberry. Of course, Kayla Nicole. Zuri Hall. Now, here's the thing. Women be knowing this. If you look at your man's past, what he's liking on Instagram, maybe his corn history, who he's dated, it does look like he's into the black women. Now I can see why people are saying this. It still might not be true, but it's just... Now guys, people are making posts like this. I need you to see this.
But I'm not a black bitch, and I'm not a savage, but I'm scared that you might cheat on me with the black hood. Then she's gonna have a fat ass, and I have a flat, and I don't have no teeth, but your last ex, she has some pretty. And I'm an insecure white girl with a flat chest, thinking that I want a man that used to date black women. And now I'm taking shots, cause he's all that I got. Oh yeah, he's all that I got. And I'm never gonna let him down, cause he's all American white man. And I'm his American white girl, and he's never gonna be down for the swirl again, because I had the crown and I won. Ha ha! But I'm a little insecure because he might cheat on me with a black hood woman.
Oh my god. Guys, you can't make this shit. This is crazy. This girl, she actually sounded good as hell. Wow. This is unironically more listenable than her actual music. Oh my god. We owe Kanye an apology because they're talking about this.
Chance to win a VMA award.
Yo, Taylor, I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish. But Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time.
Kanye is so crazy with this shit. He was not playing. The tone, the rasp, the grit. Drop the single. I was not expecting this song to go so hard. It was hard. It was hard. Now, guys, this is not over yet. There's this guy named Jared Jermaine. And he shows that what people have been noticing is that Taylor Swift's album has been sounding like other people's songs. Either pause it as I introduce it, or go see this video yourself, or take my word for it. The song Taylor Swift featuring Sabrina Carpenter, The Life of a Showgirl, sounds just like Jonas Brothers' Cool. Taylor Swift Actual Romantic sounds like Pixies' Where's My Mind. Bro, I swear when I heard this, I was like, Taylor Swift Wood sounds like the Jackson 5 I Want You Back. I swear to God. Oh my God. Taylor Swift Opalite sounds like the Ronettes Be My Baby. Taylor Swift Ruined Their Friendship sounds like Sophia the First Princess Things. And Opalite sounds like Luis Miguel 1 + 1 = 2. Bro, when y'all hear this, go look at it. You gonna tweet. Now guys, I will say this, right? I went to college for music production. When it comes to songs sounding familiar, right? There's only so many chords that you can use. And if you ever seen this video, this guy uses the same 4 chords and it showed multiple popular songs were sang in that same progression. With so many songs being released every day, it's not surprising that we're hearing similar songs. Look at these comments. I hope Olivia Rodrigo is having a great week. I heard that Jackson 5 immediately. Bro, what crazy? You got Michael Jackson, yo. The Life of a Copycat. Oh my God. She sued Olivia for less. Now, if you don't know Olivia Rodrigo, she has a song that goes like, and I just can't imagine how you just can be okay now that I'm gone. Something like that. Taylor Swift and her used to be friends, but I guess there's a beef now, which is what rumors were saying, but apparently there's no beef. Basically, there was a song that was dropped called Deja Vu, and after fans noticed that it sounded like Taylor Swift's Cruel Summer, she gave Taylor Swift writing credits, which is after Rodrigo did an interview saying that she was inspired by Taylor. Now, I looked online, it doesn't say that she was sued, just the credit part was true. As you can see, Taylor Swift supposedly gave her that ring right there, but after that song, supposedly they have not been close.
Taylor Swift has been a mean girl for the past few years, and it's kind of interesting that people are only just now realizing that she's become the girl that she used to sing about. I blatantly started noticing it whenever you'll notice that in 2021, 2022, whenever Olivia Rodrigo first blew up, she used to love Taylor Swift. She would always talk about her main inspiration, yada yada. But then you'll notice after she blatantly said Deja Vu took inspiration from Cruel Summer in the bridge, suddenly Taylor's team forced her to credit Cruel Summer on Deja Vu. After that, Olivia Rodrigo never publicly mentioned Taylor Swift again.
Now, don't get me wrong, a lot of Swifties are still happy with the album.
This is us before listening to The Life of a Showgirl. This is us after listening to The Life of a Showgirl. Kayla, that was naughty.
As you can see, there still are fans calling it the album of the year, you know? Some Swifties are saying that people are hating for no reason.
Actually, all of you. I've had to unfollow five plus of my favorite creators because they all want to come out and hate on Taylor Swift for fucking existing. Everybody's a feminist until it's about Taylor Swift. Go to hell. I'm tired of girls getting hate for being Swifties. We're allowed to like music like anybody else is allowed to like music. We're allowed to be fans like anyone else is allowed to be fans. And I think it's an extremely cheap shot to try and get some clout for making fun of Swifties or Taylor Swift when you didn't even listen to the fucking album. And I better not see your bitch ass posting at her next tour for more
Which, by the way, everything that I've shown, when it comes to hate on the internet, people do like to bandwagon. It's just weird. They do it for clout. So, like, everything I've shown you doesn't mean that everyone dislikes the album, bro.
She is so a smart. Genius. She is a smart person. Yeah. Like, what if she just
No,
what you
it's
just
bad.
said? She
She's
wants
doing
to
a
flop
social
it so she
experiment.
can, or she wants
gets
to
a
flop
privacy.
so she can have privacy with her with Travis. So they
But
can
also,
go
I
in the
don't
woods.
know.
How can you drag your name like this? Her legacy that she's fought so hard. Your legacy is literally going to crumble.
Now, guys, I've heard some of this album. What I'm thinking is this. Because it wasn't bad. It wasn't musically bad. It's cool. It's Taylor Swift. It's cool. I think that what it is that Taylor Swift's fans are getting older and some of them don't relate to it anymore. Which anyone that's a music artist, and I'm a music artist too, no matter what you do, when you drop that new album, the old fans gonna have a problem with it. This has been a common case in rock bands. I don't know, but I'm not a Taylor Swift hater. Blank Space was mush. Now, Rolling Stone gave Life of a Showgirl a perfect rating of 100. This has caused controversy because, as I've shown you, it seems like it's mixed reviews. Now, I guess Taylor Swift responded to all the hate. Maybe it's not to the hate.
The rule of show business is if it's the first week of my album release and you are saying either my name or my album title, you're helping. And art, I have a lot of respect for people's subjective opinions on art. I'm not the art police. It's like everybody is allowed to feel exactly how they want. And what our goal is as entertainers is to be a mirror. Oftentimes an album is a really, really wild way to look at yourself, right? What you're going through in your life is going to affect whether you relate to the music that I'm putting out at any given moment. And what I often love seeing my fans say is, I used to be someone who didn't relate to Reputation, and now that I've been through some other things in my life, that's my favorite album. Or I used to be a fearless girly, now I'm obsessed with Evermore. And we're doing this thing for keeps. I have such an eye on legacy when I'm making my music. I know what I made. I know I adore it. And I know that, on the theme of what the showgirl is, all of this is part of it.
Now, the comments aren't, look at them. Life of a filler girl. Republican makeup. Oh my God. She radiates anger in such a weird way, dude. Oh, so she knows we hate it. Oh my God. Oh, she's bothered, all right. She became everything we raged against. So as I say, guys, listen. We don't even know that's a Swiftie. I swear, people be just saying stuff. Her smugness is not cute. Girl, we just don't like it. I'm not angry. Oh my God. All I can say is that an album can be good for some and not good for others, all right? But there you go. Now you know the whole situation. Guys, as I always say, what do you think about this? Guys, we're at 2.2 million followers. I never thought that I'll be hanging out with you guys, being a content creator, And now we're streamers and we watch the videos together. I'm happy to be on this journey with you, and it's crazy because I'm actually a music artist. This is what I love to do. I really just make the videos for y'all. So if you could do anything, can you please follow the page for me? Now, outside of all this, Dead Gang, remember, it was just you. You had a plan. There is a child version of yourself inside of you that believed in something, that dreamed of something, that wanted something. Everybody left him behind, which means you can't. If you don't want to try anymore, fine, but at least do it for them. They deserve it. I know that you're discouraged, but you are getting so close. We only get one life. And on Dead Gang shit, we not finna live it like no weak motherfucker. On Dead and them, we got work to do. So don't forget to pop your shit, star.
I shouldn't have to go undercover just to find out if you're going out with another. But I roll the dice, I go on a drive, you calling me insecure until I caught you out here lacking 4K. You always wore a mask on Halloween, but I didn't know that this was something that you do every night. The day that I realized that I had made a mistake, I'm crying. Wish I was dead. Top 10 anime betrayals. How can I love and then hate you? If that's what it was, why did you say so? If you want it all to die, I can whip the chopper out. Never running out of rounds. I can leave without a sound. Take your name about my mouth. Burn up everything that we ever had that made me smile.
I'm sorry, I wasn't even going to hop on here and give my 2 cents, but I am seeing so many of y'all so bold and saying so much once again about Kayla Nicole, especially after Taylor Swift dropped her new Trash album. But her song, Affiliate, whatever the song is, and taking shots at Kayla Nicole. First of all, the only one that has been bothered since the two got together has been Taylor and her Swiftie. I'm not gonna sit here and act like Taylor really is Travis Kelce's type. That man loves chocolate. He loves chocolate. But Taylor Swift has the very delusional fan base, a very large fan base, and it's all propaganda. It is all so this man can make money. It is all so that this man can have all of his jerseys bought, everything like that. It is an amazing business play on his end. Like, I applaud him for that, because honestly, love Kayla, but she does not have the fan base that Taylor Swift has. Taylor Swift is very, she's a billionaire. Like, I mean, that is one of the smartest money moves that you can make. Like, City Boy's up 1 million. And the only ones I've been pressed since the very beginning is literally Taylor Swift fans and Taylor Swift. Kayla Nicole is everything. She is body, she is brain, she is beautiful. This woman is not obsessed with Travis and Taylor. The thing about it is, I feel like when you get out of a relationship, especially when you felt like you were done wrong, or when the world was in your relationship and none of these people in the freaking world were actually in the relationship, so none of us really know what really went down between her and Travis to be even commenting on it. Y'all are trying to shame Kayla Nicole as though it's a problem for her to get, on a podcast and to talk about what she experienced in her relationship. And then y'all want to sit and try to call her messy or toxic or all that, when the girl that y'all follow, the girl that y'all obsess over, the girl who makes trash album back to back about every single ex she's ever been with. The hypocrisy is insane. And then it's like, if I was Taylor, I'd be mad too. Kayla's bad. Kayla is bad. Not only is Kayla bad, Kayla literally makes money moves. Like, that woman has all kinds of things going for herself. She is educated. She is everything. Body is tea, babe. Now, I will say she does have a few bops. That, I will be honest, like, that she does. However, baby, Kayla's it. Kayla's winning, and Taylor's mad because her man is still in love with Kayla. That man probably still got a whole secret album full of Kayla Nicole. And Taylor is not her. And Taylor will never be her.
Do you know why Taylor Swift attacks black women in her albums? Let me tell you why. Travis once told me himself that he would never be with a white woman, that he only liked black women. But after he got together with Taylor, she started subtly mocking black women in her songs, as if we had become a target she needed to surpass. Taylor will never admit it, but that jealousy is impossible to hide. Look at her exes. Calvin married Vic Hope. Tom married Zoe. She has been praised as a perfect goddess, an ideal white woman, yet all these white men eventually left her and chose black women like me. It's been a long time since I broke up with Travis Kelce, and I never expected Taylor to write about me in her songs. I don't want to be compared with anyone, I just want to focus on my own life. Everyone has their boundaries. Hopefully those who know the truth will stop bothering me. I won't let anyone else's jealousy or lies define my story.